Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina and I'm a pediatric occupational therapist. This week's activity is going to be making a paper airplane. So the reason we're going to make a paper airplane is because it requires a child to learn the skills of folding paper. Many people don't realize that folding paper is actually a fine motor milestone that children are expected to meet at a certain age. And the reason why it's such an important skill is because there's a ton of sub-skills that actually go into this type of task. So the first sub-skill that's important for folding paper is fine motor dexterity. So that's kind of dexterity of your fingers to be able to hold paper, bend paper, crease paper. A child's required to have these finger dexterity skills in order to complete the task accurately. The next sub-skill that's required for folding paper is bilateral hand skills. So what that means is being able to use both hands together at the same time, where each hand might be doing a different task to be able to complete the folding paper activity. The third sub-skill that's required for folding paper is motor planning and sequencing skills. So being able to follow multi-step directions and being able to complete a task all the way from start to finish. That's a really tricky skill for a lot of our kids to learn. And then lastly, there are numerous visual motor and visual spatial skills required for folding paper. So being able to align the edges of a piece of paper visually to see when the edges are aligned and when we should produce those creases. I'm often surprised at how difficult folding activities are to complete with the kids that I work with. But when you think about all the sub-skills that actually go into these types of tasks, it kind of makes sense. So let's get started. All you need for today's activity is a piece of paper. Just standard printer paper will be fine, or notebook paper works as well.
All right, so we are going to start with our paper flat on the table in front of you. I want you to notice how your paper is likely a rectangle shape. So there are long edges and short edges. What we are going to do is we're going to take the first long edge and fold the paper up so that it meets the second long edge. Once you have the two long sides lined up, you're going to press down on the paper and make a crease. Now we have an even skinnier rectangle. For our next step, you'll need a marker. You're going to open up the paper you just folded, and you are going to use your marker to trace along the line that you just made from your fold. This will help give you a little more of a visual reminder for where our next folds need to be lined up. Next, I want you guys to find the two corners of your paper. So where I'm pointing here, you're going to grab one of the corners and bring it to the middle until it touches the line that we just drew with our marker. Once you have your corner lined up, you're going to press down and fold it, and you should be left with a small triangle shape like you see here. Now we're going to do the same thing with this other corner. Take the corner, bring it to that middle line, align the edges in the corner, and press down until you're left with a second triangle shape. So we have two triangle shapes. And the overall shape of our paper is kind of like a house with a roof. So what we're going to do next is I want you to find what would be the corner of the roof. So right here where I'm pointing, the corners of the roof, you're going to take that corner and bring it towards that middle line that we drew. Line up the edges, make the corner touch right where that line is, and press down and fold. Same thing on this side. You're going to find that corner, bring it to that middle line, line up our edges, and press down and fold. And we should be left with an overall triangle shape now. Now we are going to take the entire paper and flip it over. We still have a triangle shape, and we still can kind of see that line that we drew in the middle of our paper. You are going to find the edges of your triangle, so where I'm pointing here, and we are going to line the edges up to that middle line. So bring the edge to the middle, line it up, and press down to fold. Same thing on this side, find the edge, bring it to the middle, align it with that line, and press down and fold. Now we're left with an even skinnier triangle. Our last step is we are going to flip it over so we can see our marker line again, and we are going to fold the entire airplane in half along that center line. Press down, and now we have our paper airplane. There should be a nice area underneath that you can hold with your fingers too.
All right, so those are our steps. That is how we make a paper airplane using all those fine motor, visual motor, sequencing skills that we talked about earlier. So the best part of making a paper airplane is getting to fly it. So go ahead and grab your airplane by the bottom, and you are going to let it go and let it fly. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked making a paper airplane, feel free to give us a thumbs up like on this video and subscribe to this channel for more video content like this. As always, feel free to leave a comment on any types of videos or activities you'd like to see me make in the future. Thanks.